In the last class we learned about the compass, the use of magnet in the compass. Now let's learn making our own magnets. We can actually prepare our own magnet. Okay. So how can you prepare your own magnet? What you have to do is, you have to take any iron rod or iron bar. Just keep it on the table and take one magnet. Take one magnet piece in your hand. Take a magnet. Okay, so this is the magnet, and what you have to do is, you have to rub this is a magnet, okay, magnet, and this is the iron rod. Okay, now see here, this is the magnet and this is the iron rod. So what we have to do is, so we are converting this iron rod as a magnet now. Okay. So now, so this iron rod is kept and we are not moving this iron rod. Okay. So you have to hold the magnet in your hand. So just assume that this is the rod. Okay. So now, so this is the rod, this is the iron rod, and I am holding a magnet in my hand. So what I have to do is, just touch one tip of the magnet to the iron rod and you have to start rubbing. Start rubbing. Okay, you have to start rubbing. So, and once you start from this point and from this tip of the magnet, you start rubbing. Lift your hand and again you start rubbing. Okay, and you have to continue this procedure till 30 to 40 times. So you have to rub this 30 to 40 times. Okay, so but you are not supposed to change the direction of the iron and direction of this magnet. You are not supposed to change anything. Just rubbing is the procedure what you have to do. So after you do it 30 to 40 times, the iron which we were rubbing will get converted as magnet. Okay, so this will get converted as magnet. Take some pin or something. So just check with the iron rod. If it is attracting, that is fine. If it is not attracting, still more times you have to do it. Okay, still more times you have to do it. So if you do this, if you repeat this 30 to 40 times, so after that, if you bring a pin near to this, if you bring the pin to this iron fillings near the iron bar, so check whether it is attracting or not. Okay, if it is not attracting, repeat the procedure. Then after that, after you do it for a few more times, you can check with the needles, blade. Take a needle or some pins. Okay, safety pins, hair pins, all are iron only. Okay, so take the pins and try to put it near the irons. Okay, you have to put it near the poles of the bar. Okay, so these are the poles, right? So this will be the ends of the bars. So try to take the pin near to this pole, this side. Okay, this ends. So these are the two ends. So this one and this one is the end. Try to put the pin near the end. So if it is attracting, then our iron rod is converted as magnet. That is up to for some time. Okay. After that, again it loses its energy. Again it loses its magnetic energy. So after that, this will become iron rod itself. So for right now, for any emergency purpose, if we want a magnet, we can make it using this procedure. So this is the procedure, converting iron as a magnet. Okay. So next one. So we prepared our magnet. Now we want to prepare our compass. Okay. We can make our own compass. So how can you make? So see here. So there is a jug and in that water is filled. So what you have to do is, take a needle. Okay, you can take a needle and do this procedure. Take a magnet in your hand and take a needle, put it on the floor. So just keep on doing rub the magnet in the one particular direction. Okay, rub the magnet in the one particular direction. After doing it for 30 to 40 times, the needle will be converted as magnet. and magnet will always rest to the north and south poles, right? So now, so what you have to do, take a paper cup, insert the needle. After you convert needle as a magnet, so insert the needle to the cup and take one jug or bowl of water, okay? Take one bowl of water or a jug of water. So in that, just put the cup. Make sure that needle should not touch the water, okay? Just insert it at the top of the cup. So, sorry, at the bottom of the cup. So see here, I'll just show you. This is the bowl, okay? So now we are taking water in this and take a cup. So this is the cup, right? So now we have inserted the needle in this. So at the bottom of the cup, if you insert the needle and if you put this cup in the water, needle will not touch the water. Okay, needle will not touch the water. So if the needle is not touching the water, this will float. Obviously the paper cup will float in the water, but after a few spins, this will rest at the north and south position. Okay, the needle was converted as magnet by using the magnet. Okay, after that we inserted the needle in the paper cup and we put that in a bowl of water. So this will rest in the direction of north and south. So this is the homemade compass. Okay, this is one experiment, you can do it at home. So in the magnets, there will be attraction and repulsion between magnets will be there. Okay, attraction and repulsion. What do you mean by that? Attraction. Attraction and repulsion. So this are the attraction and repulsion. So any magnet will have two ends. That is, one is north end and one is south end. So take two magnet bars. So these are the two magnet bars. Okay. So right. So we are taking two bar magnets, and what we are doing is, this is a north pole. So this direction will be written on the magnet bars below. Okay. So this is the north pole. It will be written on that. Okay. So the directions will be already written on this bar magnets. Okay. So now, so what we have to do is, so take one bar magnet and another bar magnet. So try to take both the magnets in contact. Okay, try to take both the magnets in contact. First, you do it with the south and south directions. Okay, south pole and south pole, south pole and south pole. Try to take it nearer. Okay, try to take the both south pole and south pole. Try to take near. Will it get attracted or it will get repelled? So we have to do this. You have to do this experiment and check this one. Okay. So when you take two bar magnets, when you try to take nearer, when both the poles are south and south, this magnet will repel. Repel means, this repulsion means this doesn't get attracted each other. This will go far away. This will move far away. If you try to do it, if you forcefully try to do it also, magnet will not get attracted. This will just repel. That means it just moves. The distance between this and this will get increasing if you keep on taking it nearer and nearer. Okay. Why this is? Because the same poles will always repel. The same poles, that is south and south poles, will always repel each other. But when you take south pole and north pole in contact, if you take this south pole and north pole in contact, this will get attracted each other. So once you take it nearer, so these two will get attracted. So this is the south pole and this will be the north pole. Okay. Now see, the south south pole of this south pole of this magnet and north pole of this another magnet will attract each other. If the poles are same, that will repel, and if the poles are opposite, that attracts. Okay, so this is the thing with the attraction and repulsion. Attraction will happen only if the poles are different. The repulsion will happen only if the poles are same. If this is a south pole and south pole, this will repel. If you try also, just try it, okay. If you try also, you can never attach one north pole and another north pole, or one south pole and another south pole. This will just repel. But the north pole and south pole, or south pole and north pole, will get attracted each other. So this is about the attraction and repulsion. There is one more activity is there. So I guess you have small toy cars. So if you have a toy cars, so take one car. So these are the toy cars. On this toy car you have to put the bar magnets. Take 2 bar magnets and put it on the 2 toy cars. Now see here. So if it is a north, south, and this is a north and south, tie this bar magnet to this toy car and take actually 2 toy cars and 2 bar magnets. Tie one bar magnet to one car, another to the another car. Now what you have to do is just check the magic. So if you take this car near to this car, if it is north and north, this car will run away. This will just move backward. If you take this car nearer to this car, this will move backward. This will just go. The distance between this car and this car will increase. If you take nearer, this car will run away, run backward. But if what you do is just turn this car and keep it this side. Now this will be south pole and this will be north pole. Now we try to do this. Take this car nearer to this. This will collide each other. This will just come in contact with each other. This car will collide. These 2 cars will collide. Why? Because always the opposite poles of the magnet gets attracted, and the same poles of the magnets always gets repelled each other. So this is one activity. There is one table given here. Position of the cars. How do the car move? Move towards, away from each other, not move at all. So there is one activity you can do it. So front of a car A facing the front of a car B. So there is front and backward is given, but you can take south pole, north pole, south pole, north pole, north pole. First you keep the car like this. Take the south pole. This will be collided. This will get attracted. If this is reverse, if this is north and south, the car will run away. So if you take this car near to this car, this will run away. Why? Because same poles. They never get attracted. And change this now. Now change this to north and south. So in this case, this is south and this is north. If the south and north is there, this gets attracted each other. So if you reverse this car and keep south and north here, south and south, same poles. Same poles always repel each other. Okay, this car will move backward or run away from this car. Why? Because both are having same poles. So this is the activity about the repulsion and attraction. So a few cautions should be there in order to maintain the magnets. What are those? If you heat the magnet, the magnet power will lose. If you heat the magnet or if you hammer the magnet, or otherwise if you throw the magnet from heights, okay, if you throw the magnet from heights, or if you hit the magnet, or if you just hammer or hit the magnet, the magnet power will lose completely. After that it will not work. And storage of magnets will be very important. Store your magnets safely. When you store your magnet safely, the power of the magnet will it will be stronger. Otherwise, if you don't store it safely, the magnet power will be reducing. So if the bar magnets are there, how can you store? If these two are the bar magnets, right? So how can you store this bar magnets? You can store it by, what you have to do is take the same poles should be taken at one side. So these are the same poles, and you have to place one wooden piece in between, and you have to attach a light iron across these ends. So when you attach the light iron across these ends, if you keep the bar magnets in this arrangement, this will last for years. Okay, the power of the magnet will not lose, and this will last for years and years. Otherwise, if you just throw it, or if you hammer it, if you hit it, or if you heat that, the magnet power will be reduced. So bar magnet can be stored like this. And one more magnet is horseshoe. Horseshoe means that is the magnet which is in the U shape. So this is the magnet will be in the U shape. So how can you store is, take a iron rod and attach to the ends of this horseshoe magnet. Okay, so this is a horseshoe, that is U magnet, and this is a bar magnet. Bar magnets, what you have to do is place one wooden piece in between, and you have to keep the same poles in the same direction. So you have to take the same poles and put one light iron across the ends. So here put one iron rod across the ends of this horseshoe magnet. If you preserve this in this method, so this will last for years. And there is one more caution is there. You are not supposed to keep the magnets near TV, CD or DVD players, mobiles, cassettes, okay, so music systems, so and computers. So you are not supposed to keep your magnets near the television, cassettes, mobiles, CD or DVD players and music systems. So you are not supposed to keep the magnet near to all these objects. Okay, otherwise it will just the power of the magnet will keep on reducing if you keep it near these all objects. Okay, so these are the safety measures we have to take in order to store our magnet safely. Okay, this is all about the chapter 13, fun with the magnets. Please do all the activities whichever I discussed in the last session. So try to do the activities so that you will come to know about the magnets very easily if you do it experimentally. Okay, thank you.